At the small forward position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 20, Gordon Hayward. Starting at shooting guard, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 7, Jaylen Brown. Starting at the other guard, 6 foot 0, number 8, Kemba Walker. The other forward position, standing 6 foot 8, number 0, Jason Tatum. Your head coach is Brad Stevens. Let's hear it for your Boston Celtics.
Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Tonight with us as well, the Book of Basketball author, Bill Simmons. Bill, great to see you.
It's great to be here. Nobody is more impressed than my 11-year-old son, who can't believe that he's playing a video game and gets to hear my voice. When he hears my voice just yelling at him, and now he gets to hear me break down basketball.
But it's kind of fun, isn't it?
Yeah, he likes it. Yeah.
Hey, Dave.
Well, most would agree that chemistry concerns plagued a talented Boston Celtics team last season. Great depth can sometimes cause friction for a team, as players jostle for shots, minutes, and money. Some roster moves seem necessary, but with all of their assets, the Celtics also had some room to maneuver. Kevin?
You knew some decisions were coming, D.A. They're still effective. You know, Bill, you've seen Gordon Hayward work his way back from injury. How much longer do you think until he's 100% both physically and mentally?
Well, he's basically lost 2 years. You know, he lost the first year, obviously, because of the injury, and then the second year was really up and down, and he would have these waves where he was confident for a week or two, and then it would just go away again. Heading toward the playoffs, he looked great, and then it went away again.
Right.
And I always felt like he had a little bit of PTSD from the injury, where there would be times where he just didn't want to drive in traffic and bounce off people and play in the air. And if you watched him in Utah, that was all the stuff that made him special. And he was a really athletic player, and when you lose that, it's hard to get back. It's hard to trust, like, when you land, somebody's foot's not going to be there.
It's like if you blew a knee, you're always worried about people down around you, right?
So the role model would be Paul George, because Paul George, you could see the first year he came back, it was a lot of the same. You know, he was a little nervous in the air. He wasn't as physical as he used to be, and then it came back and then some. So the hope with Hayward is that happens.
Absolutely. Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. And it's the Cobra in at the 1. And for the Celtics, Tatum and Cantor together down low. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Hayward in at the 3, the small forward. Here's the Cobra, guarded by Walker. Here's the Cobra. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Walker. He just worked San Antonio in that last game. Brown, good.
Hey, guys, that's just outstanding confidence from Brown. I mean, getting up with the shot right away and giving the defense no time to react, that's impressive.
Here's the Cobra. Picked up 24 points in their last one against Memphis.
And it was a huge night for him at the other end as well. How about the steals? He was just a big headache the entire game.
Brown kicks to Tatum. Pass to Canner. Hayward with the ball. Nice ball movement by Boston. There's Walker with the three. The Mavericks pull it in. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
And, Bill, when it comes to NBA awards, some people have said voter fatigue is a factor. Would you agree with that?
No, I actually think NBA awards are in the best shape they've been in because people are afraid to screw up. You know, that with the internet and the accountability we have now.
Accountability, exactly.
And
There's nothing anonymous about it.
No. And we have really good numbers and metrics now, and I actually think we make the right decisions with this stuff most of the time now. I didn't really see any egregious stuff last year other than the one person who voted Dwayne Wade for second-team All-NBA.
You get a vote, don't you?
I do, and I take it really seriously.
I do, too.
Yeah.
I feel the same way.
I really care
Our name
about
is
it.
attached to it.
Yeah. I also, like, when I wrote my book, I really relied on the All-NBA stuff. Like, they're a snapshot of what happened that season.
Good point. Got that one up quick. And it's 6 points for the Cobra. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Walker dishes to Hayward. Back to Walker. 20 feet out. And another basket for Boston.
And Walker, a really gifted guard, a guy you can trust to run the pick and roll to perfection.
The Cobra passes to Kleba. Here's the Cobra. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Jason Tatum. Dallas shooting their first free throws of the game.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Boy, I tell you what, you can't even compare their numbers at the free throw line last season to the numbers this year. I mean, they are so much better.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Walker, bounce pass. Hayward kicks to Cantor. Pass to Tatum. The 9-foot shot. Misses off the right iron. The Mavericks leading. Bill, you're a basketball historian. We know that. Do fans romanticize too much about the past?
I would say the other way. I think they don't appreciate it enough, especially like the millennials and Gen Z. You know you're out there. You're playing this game right now. They tend to think the league started when Kobe showed up and that the 90s and the 80s didn't happen. I sense a real resentment from the younger fans with the LeBron versus MJ thing because LeBron's their guy. They get to watch LeBron. They don't want to hear that MJ was better than him, so they make the case for LeBron and the way things are now.
But what about like the Oscar Robertsons, the Elgin Baylors, and we talked about.
Oh yeah.
My goodness, you talk about some of these players. Unbelievable.
Yeah, the
Fantastic
60s,
numbers.
70s, 80s.
Oh,
I think part of what hurts is people can go on YouTube, and when you watch some of the older stuff, nobody's playing defense.
Mavericks leading by 3. Doncic passes to the Cobra. Outside Hardaway. He dishes it to Doncic. To the paint. Out to Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots. That one off the back iron and out.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's the Cobra. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he makes the first. Smart's checked in for the Celtics. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Bill, if you were just hired as a GM, which franchise would you model your approach after?
I really like what the Clippers did the last couple years when they realized they didn't have quite enough to win the title. And instead of just being beholden to being darn close but not quite, they actually blew it up and tried to figure out how to create cap space, find some young players.
And still stay competitive.
Build
so
the
they kept the
nucleus.
momentum of their franchise.
Yeah, they stumbled into a situation where they had a lot of flexibility no matter what. I think the Celtics before them did the same thing in the mid-2000s. They're just trying to find assets and figure it out on the fly. That's the approach I would use. I would never fully commit one way or the other to anything. The goal is to try to accumulate assets and figure out what you have. And I think the smartest teams do that.
Curry's checked in for the Cobra.
And we get it.
Up top, Doncic. To the middle, Porzingis. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, you look at Porzingis and his size 7'3", he consistently torches defenders around the rim.
On the court for the Mavericks. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. And it's the Cobra in at the point guard position. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, if you were going to lose Kyrie Irving, why not replace him with Kemba Walker? The Celtics brought Walker in from Charlotte last offseason, and it looks like he's going to pay off big time in Boston. The Celtics didn't exactly do what they wanted the last couple of years, but with Walker and Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum and a hopefully healthy Gordon Hayward, the Celtics aren't exactly going to be in the lottery anytime soon either.
Well, you're right on that, D.A. They're still stocked, and we love Walker. He'll, I think, mix well with this team. Thank you.
Boy, like seeing these passes. Doncic has a keen sense for when one of his guys is open, and he gets it to him on time, on target.
And there's the pass to Cantor. Down low. And Cantor throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Kleba, the pass to Hardaway. Inside, second chance shot. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Tatum.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
The Celtics shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And, you know, there's no question about it. Hayward is an exciting player and an athletic forward who can really, really score.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Bill, you host your own podcast. I've listened to it. I subscribe to it.
Thank you.
I love it. What do you make of so many NBA players now doing the same thing?
And we have a couple of them. At the Ringer, we have J.J. Redick, and we have Vince Carter and Kent Bazemore. The ones that are good at it take it seriously. It can't be one of those things where, you know, a player says, you know what, I want a podcast, and then it just magically happens. Like, you got to work on it. You have to use your connections and book your guests, and you have to be candid on the podcast. You can't just show up and just babble. And the guys that have been successful at it are people that could probably have a media career for a living. Like JJ is clearly going to go into media after he retires. Richard Jefferson had a great podcast. He's gone into media. He's really good.
Yes.
So I think you need a little more talent at it than people realize. And you need the consistency of it. You can't say, I'm starting a podcast and then not do it for 2 months. Like, you have to really stick to it.
The Cobra passes to Hardaway. Passes it to Porzingis. Clock at 6. To the inside. The Cobra. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Boy, KP wanting to dish it when his guys are open. I love that team-first attitude on display.
They swipe it. Pass to the Cobra. Here's Doncic. Here's the Cobra. And he drops in the layup off the glass. The Cobra's got the lead up to 6 now for Dallas. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight, and it's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
Porzingis kicks to Doncic. The pass to the Cobra. He's feeling it. Porzingis trying to get free, and Doncic gets it to go.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game. Walker with it. He's got 13. Tatum passes to Brock. Porzingis against Tatum. 6 to shoot. Dishes it to Cantor. You know, Bill, a bevy of talent for the Celtics last season. How close were they to meeting your expectations?
They were about as close as I am living in L.A. to Boston. They were 3,000 miles away. It was an emotionally scarring season. I hated it. I didn't enjoy it, and it was a huge disappointment. Other than that, it was fun.
Yeah, but it was painful almost, wasn't it?
When you have a team that you have all these assets, and you can't figure out how those assets can come together as an actual basketball team, you know, that brings the point yet again. This is why we have basketball. It's not just about the players. It's about how they mesh together. Yes. That team did not mesh.
Nice game. Great performance by the Cobra.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
And it's Walker penetrating. Moves back up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A lot of quickness on that drive. Walker loves forcing the pace. Excellent at drawing contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
And, guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line.
Take a break.
All
Take a break.
throughout last season.
2 shots.
That's good from Kemba Walker.
And, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
And so Walker nails both of them.
I love how efficient Walker is. The Connecticut alum continues to just thrive on the offensive end.
Here's the Cobra, guarded by Walker. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Dallas.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Walker's shot is off.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Count it, good. 22 points for the Cobra. And, Bill, we've seen more and more teams base their offenses around three-point shooters. Threes are at an all-time high. We know that. Should the NBA, that in mind, do anything to address this via any rule change? Which I don't know what that would mean, but it has been talked about.
I don't like changing. I think it's going to manifest itself with it doesn't work in the playoffs as well. And teams are going to slowly realize like that you need to blend an inside-outside game at least a little bit.
Well, you can't lose what the game is.
No,
it's bigs and smalls, it's inside, it's outside.
And it's still passing and unselfishness. The Warriors take a lot of threes, but they're the most unselfish team we have, and they create a lot of layups, and they play, you know, they're really creative. And you just can't, that just can't be your thing is we shoot 53s, here's our offense. The problem is you're still going to get in these games where 2 points really matters, you know, and that's what you saw with Kawhi in the playoffs last year. These games slow down, it's going to be a 92 to 89 ending, and your team needs to get 10 baskets in the fourth quarter, no matter how you're going to get them. You still need somebody who can do that too.
The Mavericks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on that.
You know, guys, when I look at KP...
And so it's Dallas in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. They saw their lead grow to a high water mark of 5 in the period. In the second quarter, they turned on the afterburners, making a big charge to jump ahead and build a 9-point lead for themselves at halftime. Shaq, what's your take on Dallas?
Some great work from them with the 3-ball. They came in with the idea that they could attack this D from long range. They were rotating the ball on the perimeter and letting it fly. And they got a good look. It's a strategy that paid off with a barrage of threes. That's my barrage sound right.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Boston?
Well, they're facing a team that shot very well in the first half. Now, that being said, they probably weren't aggressive enough on the defensive end. That was the difference.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. We're seeing a tremendous game here from the Cobra.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Celtics trail by 9. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Celtics. Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Tatum and Cantor together down low. And it's Walker in at the 1 spot. 13 feet away. Another shot. Here's Cantor. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Cantor's got the first points of the second half here for the Celtics. Mavericks leading by 7. Here's the Cobra. Sinks the triple.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Outside Tatum. Cantor inside. It's tipped.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Outside Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Here's the Cobra. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. And now a 12-point Maverick lead.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And Brown throws it down hard.
And, you know, really, guys, Brown is very talented at knocking down shots, even when getting hit.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And it's 29 points for the Cobra.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Now Porzingis, 7 points in the game. Knocks down the 3 ball. The Cobra's got the lead up to 14 now for Dallas.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
And it's Walker penetrating. Porzingis with the block.
You know, when Porzingis combines quickness with his reach, getting off the floor like that, he can block just about any shot.
Here's Brown. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10. Double-digit perfection.
He has still not missed a shot. Where would they be today without him?
Pass to Kleba. Outside Hardaway. Passes to the Cobra. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists in the game. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 14. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Tatum. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Kicks it to Doncic. Back to Porzingis from past the arc. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Right side to Walker. Hayward passes to Cantor. And the shot goes in.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, a rock solid 79%.
At the line for the Celtics, Enes Kanter. At the line with one shot.
And that one misses. Mavericks leading by 12. Down low. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 14 points for the game.
Well, I love watching Doncic go to work there. Assertiveness is the key, and that's part of why he's so successful.
Now, here's Kanter. He's got 8. Back to Brown. From the line, it's good. Brown's got 7 points here in this quarter.
I like the confidence and the assurance that Brown is taking these shots with. I mean, his mid-range game is actually on point.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Pass to Kanter. Six on the shot clock. Back to Brown. The Mavericks pull it in.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, an attacker who's not afraid to get a little rugged and physical. I like Hardaway Jr.'s disposition, fellas.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
First free throw is good.
You know, I think we all know that Hardaway Jr. is a really good scorer. I mean, the next step for him is improving defensively.
Hardaway hits them both. Celtics trail by 14. Outside Brown.
Hey guys, you're not going to slow down Brown when he's scoring the ball like this. I mean, he's simply on a tear right now.
A pass to Porzingis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And guys, they know he's going to finish off the lob in style. Porzingis and his teammates connecting on target.
To the middle, here's Brown, and the dunk by Brown.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Hardaway with a wide open look. They get it again. The Cobra off target at the rim. Celtics have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Brown.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. Now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. That will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do on the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you.
Boy, you know, guys, the combination of strength and height for Porzingis allowing him to take on physical defense much better.
There's the pass to Tatum. Outside, Walker. Shot clock at 5. Cuts at 5 from 18. It's rebounded by Doncic.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, No wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
For Dallas, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And some changes here for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Enes Kanter. And Smart subbed in for Gordon Hayward.
What's up?
So it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. 17-point game. Pass to Tatum. And here's Tice. On the wing, Brown. Guarded by Doncic. And the foul called on the Cobra. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Williams kicks to Kanter. Now here's Walker. T right on him. The shot by Hayward, wide open. Mavericks with the rebound. Kleber's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
On the court for the Mavericks. They've got Curry. He's out there with the Cobra. Hardaway is out there with Willie Cauley-Stein. And it's Kleber in at the 4 spot. Some nice passing here by Dallas. It's good. The Cobra's got 39.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Porzingis is checked in for the Mavericks. On defense, the Mavericks. Hayward passes to Kanter. Second chance effort. Basket counts. Kanter's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
The Cobra passes to Kleber. From 18 feet away. Out to Porzingis. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And you have to like how they're getting the ball inside this half. They didn't have as much success in the paint earlier, but they're finally getting it done down low.
One shot.
That free throw good from Porzingis. Here's Walker. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
Can't have any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Hardaway against Hayward. He kicks it to Kanter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Smart. Softly drops in the floater.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half. But he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
And he converts the layup. The Cobra's got 41.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Here's Walker. And again, it's Boston converting.
Poise and concentration on display from Walker. Quick thinking in the paint.
Curry kicks to Kleber. Passes it to Porzingis. The dish to Curry. Beyond the arc. Drills the three-pointer. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
One triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Walker dishes to Kanter. Hayward on the wing. The kick out to Walker. Shot from the top of the key. Kleber with the rebound. Kleber's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The Celtics have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Walker. Connects in the foul on jumper. Walker's got 9 points here in the second half.
You know, Walker can be absolutely deadly from mid-range, and he knows exactly how to shake free for the shot he wants.
Hayward grabs the board. Celtics trail by 17. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Celtics making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. The kick out to Walker. Hayward looking over the floor. Just 4 to shoot. Shot's good by Walker.
Watch out now, Walker. Always a threat to go solo spurt ability on you. Once he sinks a few, you know he's dialed in.
This one for 3. Good on the three-point shot. The Cobras got 44.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Outside Tatum. Back to Smart. Boston needs to get off a shot. Walker. The shot will not fall. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
You know, so far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Pass to Kleba. And he gets the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Walker. Sinks the 15-footer. Walker's got 30 points.
I think you got to play up tight on Walker. Even though he's got great quickness, he's excellent at using any space you give him to pull up for the jumper.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Curry. Here's Porzingis. Off the inbound, no good. Tatum passes to Walker. Here's Smart. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And the floor awareness of Walker, impressive there as he got the ball to the open man.
Marcus Smart. At the line with 1 shot.
And that one falls for Smart.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Celtics trail by 15. The pass to Cannon. Back to Walker. In the corner, Smart with it. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Feeds it to Doncic. Tries to keep it alive. Stolen by Smart. He dishes it to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from the baseline. That one wide left. Mavericks leading by 15. Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Boy, you cannot let Hardaway Jr. get going like this, guys. I mean, once he's in that rhythm and flow, it's bad news for the defense.
From deep, Walker. It's rebounded by Dallas. Passes it to the Cobra. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Celtics trail by 20. And here's Walker. Outside Tatum to halt the run. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Pass to Kleba. To the paint. Here's the Cobra. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. Celtics trail by 19. Walker with it. Dishes it to Smart, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Six to shoot.
Tell you what, like with most players, when Doncic is aggressive on defense, it makes a difference and causes his coaches to smile.
The Cobra passes to Kleba. Here's the Cobra, guarded by Walker. Pass to Porzingis. A shot off that time. Excellent D from Cancer. Here's Hayward, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Good read from Tatum that time. Saw the defense had overcommitted and then made them pay with the sweet dime. Well done.
Hardaway finds Doncic. Here's the Cobra, guarded by Smart. That's tipped, stolen by Walker. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Good work there as it goes. Smart's got 9 points in the quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Mavericks.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in the 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the Cobra.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
present our Jordan Player of the Game. Brown against Curry. Brown kicks to Walker. 30 seconds left in the game. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Doncic right side. The pass to the Cobra. And another one falls. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Walker taking his time here. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
Will be at the line shooting 2. 2.
And that one misses.
You know, there's no question about it. Tatum's ceiling is really sky high. Now it's up to him to meet those huge expectations, and I think he will.
He hits the second from the line. Here's the Cobra. Ring shot on the way. Offensive rebound. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.